Get up. Good morning, you drunks. It's a weird name.
Yeah?
Hey, everybody! Look, it's Justin Wilson, and I'm Nate for branding. I don't know why. Like I'm gonna. Have I used that joke already? With the I'm gonna stop having a public persona and just actually go into marking cattle for various ranchers.
Huh.
I've used that joke. I've had to have used that at some point.
I think.
Okay, well, I'm gonna use it anyway. Okay, let's go to the well. Yeah, I don't know what I'm branding. Fuck it, it's cows. Look. How did the Good Morning You Drunks happen? Like the name. Where'd the name come from?
We were looking for something. I don't want to say ironic.
Oh, okay. We were always looking for something, Justin.
Still hard.
It's not there. They lied to. Hold on.
Well, something.
It's a big gulp.
A big man.
And a big cup.
A big man.
Not really that big. This isn't actually a giant cup. I'm actually really small.
He's the incredible shrinking Nate.
It's been 2 weeks since you see me.
Mm-hmm. Is that water in there?
I'm 2 feet shorter.
Oh.
You don't want to know what's in here? We've never done a drunk show, have we?
No.
There's many reasons why we shouldn't and haven't.
Well, yeah, and that was part of it, is none of us were drunks.
Oh, yeah?
Well, none of us were drinking when we started the show.
Slow that one down. It's Coke.
Good acting. Acting!
It's brilliant.
I'm just tired of reaching. It's all the way over there.
Fair enough. Okay, Justin, look. Hey.
And I went to New York. We can talk about that if you want.
Okay. Keep it kind of light for a little bit. Are they pressing charges?
No.
Oh,
how
good.
tan do I look? I got a lot of sun.
It's in New York.
Yeah.
You left, the sun came here.
Mm-hmm.
105 degrees. like I saw well, I guess we won't be passing it much anymore. You've got that one weird building that has still has the giant digital thermometer out front.
Yeah.
It clicked over and just gave up. It just said 0. It was done. I was like, I assume there's supposed to be a 1 out front, but there's no space for it. As if, hey, where are we selling these dumbass digital thermometers? I don't know, north of the Mason-Dixon line. Virginia? Yeah, go ahead, send them one.
Hi,
nope,
Leslie.
Nope. Oh, hey.
Hi, Frank the Tank.
Oh, hey. What's up?
Leslie asks, keep it light a bit? What the hell is he talking about? We're talking about the sun.
Is that a fat joke, Leslie? Come on, man.
We're
Seriously.
talking about the sun.
God damn, man. Hold on. Drinky time. Here we go.
Stop referring to it as a drinky.
Shh. It's right. It's Mr. Drink. It's a big-ass beverage.
Just now you're just kicking back, having a little drinky.
You know, I found this at the house. I need 2 hands. It's heavy. Now. I found it at the house and just started laughing.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm going to wash that out and put shit in it.
Well,
figurative.
Yeah. Now you're just kicking back, having a little drinky poo.
Oh, you're driving me home. I'm just going to leave my car in downtown Norfolk in a place we're never going to back. Shit.
Probably works out.
I'm fine.
For the better.
I'm fine. That's right. That's the benefit of having a car with no features on it. They can't steal anything.
There's nothing to
Here,
steal.
take the doors.
Yeah.
Go ahead. That's it. I get one more new door. It's a new car. I'm good. Oh, God. The radio. Showed you. The seats, they're removable. I removed them. It's just a chasm, like my soul.
Aww.
So you went to New York?
I went to New York for a week and actually relaxed. Last year when we went up, there was no cell coverage.
Uh-huh.
And this year there was.
Yeah, I know.
So I turned it off.
I was expecting you to disappear, as well you should.
Yeah.
You were like, guys, fucking bye.
Yeah.
It's what we needed to do. It was necessary.
Yeah.
Proud of you. Your wife is just putting pictures up constantly. Here's Justin in cell coverage, and here's Justin in cell coverage. And I'm like, I ain't messaging him. Nah, just let the man be.
No, man, I turned my phone off. I used it for GPS and then just turned it off.
It's really good. Well, okay, it's good. You got to do it in that order.
Yeah.
Once you turn it off, it's fairly useless for GPS.
But it was nice to. I was completely disconnected for an entire week.
Warm.
It
Yes.
was warm in here.
No, it's not that. fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Totally with it. Pacing. No, pacing.
I love upstate New York.
It's Canada. Yeah.
It's almost 2 hours away from Canada.
Is that God's country?
I guess, isn't it all?
No, Canada isn't. America is God's country. Come on, man. Haven't you learned
about Norway?
Haven't you learned anything from wrestling?
Well, that would be India.
USA number one.
USA number one. Frank asks what part of New York. I went to a little town called Hague to go camping at Rogers Rock.
I got this. You know how you got the big hand thing, and then you got this other like weird part over here. Mm-hmm. He was right where the middle finger hits. Right. I don't know.
No, I was further north. I was further up the hand.
Of course you are. Up the hand.
Yeah.
That's Michigan. What's wrong with you? It's that, and then there's a little thingy over the top.
We went camping at Rogers Rock. Like it's like 10 minutes south, 10 minutes south of Ticonderoga. If you're familiar with Ticonderoga,
no,
like Fort Ticonderoga.
No, dude, I couldn't point out Jamestown, Yorktown, or Williamsburg on a map. Guess where we live near?
Yeah, all of three of those.
Do we?
I live in Yorktown.
I know there's a Victory Center.
I live near the Victory Center.
I guess we won.
I live at the Victory Center.
Man,
times is tough.
One place we don't live. They gonna boot us out everywhere we go.
Yeah.
Victory Center, nah. Y'all ass needs to go down the street.
Hello, Loser Center.
What's down there? It's not even a center. It's just the loser splay, the loser debris field.
That's where the redcoats hang out.
Hey, where can I put my stuff? I got it. Whoosh! Just throws it on the field.
You're lucky we didn't throw it in the river.
Hey.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
This is way better than the loser blast crater. It's awesome.
It's just a little spot under the Coleman. Just hanging out. What's up?
Coleman's a sweet bridge.
I mean, yeah.
Shit's scary.
Yeah.
You see it open and then it closes like, I ain't fucking driving over it. I gotta go back now. Nope. Shit, I'm stuck in Gloucester. Oh, dearly God.
At least you paid $2 to go over there.
Whatever. It's a company truck. Oh, God. Oh, Justin.
Schenectady and Albany are way south. I was actually, Frank, you asked, Schenectady. I was born in Schenectady. But I'm way, because Schenectady is basically where 87 starts. And 87 is the Adirondack Turnpike, and we call it the Northway. It takes you into Canada.
Not all north.
Well, yeah, 87 north. And it takes you all the way into Canada. And so, let's see. So if there's Schenectady and Albany, I believe Clifton Park is like the one of the first exits.
Ah, that I've heard. No, I haven't.
Clifton Park?
No.
How about Saratoga? You've heard of Saratoga?
Conestoga. Those are the wagon people.
Thinking about Saratoga, where the Brits came to Ticonderoga,
I'm gonna miss Colin.
What do you mean? What do you mean you're gonna miss him?
Colin's dead.
Yeah, he ain't dead. Went to Ticonderoga, They make the number 2 pencils. What are you gonna do?
Why? Is that what they made the fort out of? You ever make it a little? Never mind. I bought a gross of pencils one time, and I was like, "How much is a gross? 144." Counted, and then I could have realized. I realized I could just look
12.
Yeah, but you buy them. It's like, here's a gross of pencils. I was like, I would like a gross of pencils.
And that's gross.
And then I built it. Yeah, exactly. And then I built a pencil fort out of it. I sharpened them, and I made it into a little fort.
How did your pencil fort do?
Not good. I dismantled it and took them all to school the next day, and we had a pencil fight war for like 3 hours. It was amazing. Just bodies everywhere.
I am not a Tolkien character.
What?
Ben asks, the Northway? What are you, a Tolkien character?
The goddamn eagle, Justin. Like, for real, why are you walking everywhere?
Well, I'm just saying, it's called the Northway. Like, that's just what I knew. I've always known it as. What do you want from my life?
Just keep following. You'll get to Santa. It's fine.
Yeah, eventually, I guess.
Eventually.
I think next time we go up, we're going to venture into Canada because...
they won't let you back.
Would it be the worst thing to happen to me?
How's your healthcare now? You know what? This might be a step up.
Yeah.
Go to Toronto. Clean as all get out for no reason. Like, I saw a homeless dude and he smelled nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I felt bad and you're not supposed to give money. But I had weird Canadian money with holes and shit in it. And,
Canadian money rules.
Weird holograms and stuff through it. And I was like, I don't know what to do with this. I'm going home to real money. here, homeless, and I went to give it to the Toronto homeless man, and I hit his cup, and the fucking money went everywhere, and I was like, oh, and I just threw down more and ran. Felt bad, but he made out, but he had to work for it. I felt bad. I didn't know what to do. It's like but then I was like analyzing it later. It's like I didn't even like want to help. I just wanted to get rid of this money, and it's like that's awful, like on many levels. And I also ruined the dude's day, but he's up a little bit, so I kind of feel like it all it comes out in the wash, and there's no altruism. It's just straight personal entertainment. And then it became shame.
Leslie calls you an animal. You animal. You animal, you.
Could be for any number of things I've already said.
Well, she said help him.
Help him?
Yeah, you should have helped the homeless guy.
I was 19. I was with a drum and bugle.
You can't help anybody when you're 19.
I was with a drum and bugle corps.
Uh-huh.
And the conversion rate was really good.
Okay.
So $10 lap dancing. Never mind. What? It's just like $7. Conversion rate rules. 30 bus drivers and a drum and bugle corps. Hey, we're going to the Toronto strip club, kids. Who's 19 and over? I don't know. Where are we going? Oh shit.
Okay, so first of all,
what happened?
Walk me through a Canadian strip club.
It's very clean. Again, very nice. Everyone smelled lovely.
I mean, what are the dancers like?
Very clean, very nice, very lovely. Everything's wonderful.
Wow.
I don't know. They were all speaking like weird French. It's like they just bust people in
Toronto.
They bust people in from Quebec.
Quebec.
Quebec. I did not partake, but I was in there and I was like, "This is weird. It's $10. That's only like $7." And I did the math, and I enjoyed the math, and then I left. That's how I partook.
Thanks for the math.
That's how I partook at Toronto strip club.
Now I gotta wonder, like how, like on one hand, it can't be too bad to be homeless in Toronto, right?
I don't know, man.
But like,
I'm gonna say, I don't know, November through March.
That's what I was gonna say. Is the winter's got to be pretty harsh? So I don't know.
I don't know. He was outside like an 8-story mall. It was a mall that went like straight up. I don't know. Like they do things weird down there. They like the geothermal energy or whatever. I don't know how Toronto works, but I'm pretty sure he could have wandered in there and got lost. Nobody would ever know. But no one would like kick him out either because it was like kind of rude. Everyone was so nice. It was weird. I could buy stuff in American money and they'd give me change in weird Canadian Monopoly money. Why does money have holes in it? It's weird. I want to put string through it.
So for real, you've never heard of neither Saratoga nor Ticonderoga?
I've heard the words. I'm like good at geography too,
but not too good at history.
I'm not good at New Yorkian.
Well, what about American history? Because Saratoga.
I'm fine with American history.
Saratoga was.
Look, dude. Look, there's only so much history I can take in.
Pretty much
we live in Virginia.
Battle.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Did Cornwallis surrender there? Then F him.
I believe Saratoga was the turning
point.
Were
the French out in the goddamn harbor? Nah, I don't think so, are they? Huh? That's all I know. Don't ask me anything more.
What about the Quebecians?
Was there a guy named James? Did he have a town? Shit, I'm out.
The Quebecers. They're not the Mounties.
Were they all just the Rougeau brothers? Just over and over again? Like you and I are enough wrestling fans that we should know if it was just the Rougeaus.
I don't think so.
Coming back with, we're the Beaver Trappers.
Oh,
we're the Montrealians.
One of them was absolutely a Rougeau, like the Mountie.
Of course they were. There's always going to be at least a Rougeau involved.
Yeah. But I can't remember what the other dude was.
Bill Rougeau?
I don't think he was a Rougeau.
Rougeau.
At least not a legit Rougeau. I think maybe.
I don't think any of them.
Kayfabe, he was legit.
I don't think any of them are legit Rougeau. They're just some dudes. Hey, so we're related.
Do you know that? That's more of a WrestlePal.
Sorry,
kids. Never mind.
So you were fighting up in Canada?
No fighting. I actually.
Isn't that nice?
I just relaxed.
Holy shit! Isn't that nice?
I didn't look at my phone. I didn't look at anything. I just kind of,
kept your eyes closed.
The bummer was Thursday. It rained, so like we got there and had to set up the tent in the rain. That wasn't fun. But I mean, it lasted till like 11 a.m.
You know what part of that doesn't sound fun to me? Setting up a tent.
Oh, dude, that's the best part. Not in the rain, mind you.
Setting up a tent, part sounds bad. I would sleep in the car. I would sleep in the trunk of a car.
Sadly, like the last night we were there, I did. Like
in the trunk of.
Well, not in the trunk.
Did she lock you in the trunk of the
I
car?
ended up in the front seat because my back started hurting. The
Then you get up the
inflatable
next
mattress.
day and just start driving?
No,
Can I stretch my leg? No, we gotta go.
it sucks because like over the last I don't know 3-4 months, I've been waking up at like 2-3 in the morning, depending on when I go to bed, and
Or if.
with my back just hurting, and so I'll go out to the couch and sleep until 7, 8, whatever. Something burning? What do you smell?
Like you're way too far away for you to have farted and me to smell it.
I didn't.
Okay.
If it's any.
Oh, I know. I know. I didn't think you did. It would have. But I can't be entirely I'm like second guessing myself now. I was like, did I?
Did you?
I don't think I did. And it doesn't seem like mine. But then it's like, can I identify my... Never mind. Continue. Maybe it's the mic.
Maybe. So, I've been having that problem. And
the back.
Yeah. So the first night, not a problem. I slept through the whole night. No big deal. Second night, yeah, pretty much same thing. I ended up waking up at like, I don't know, 4 and just got up and made some coffee, which, by the way, if you've never percolated coffee, the best. It takes a lot bit longer, but it is the best.
Yeah, that's the part that I don't want it to taste good.
What?
I don't need it to be hot. I want it to be just now. Give now. Cough now. Coffee now. I don't have time for the full word, so I say cough.
Well, this is good news. Ugh, I keep trying to watch, but the buffering kills me. So, it's a good thing this is our last week here. We'll just do a show and do another show, and I've got another one tomorrow. And then we'll roll from there. But, so, the back thing, and then come, I don't know, Wednesday or, Saturday and Sunday, up like at 3.
The fact that you didn't know if it was Saturday, Sunday, or Wednesday. It's a good week.
Yeah. Saturday. It was Saturday. Friday going into Saturday. Saturday, 3 a.m. I woke up at like 3 a.m.
3 a.m. That's, yes.
And
that's how time works.
it was
linear, mostly.
So it was too
far as we
early.
perceive.
Too early to wake up and like have coffee and get the day started.
Bullshit, I was at work at 3.
Well,
We're weird.
if you're on vacation,
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
5 seems on a camping trip. 5 seems legit. The time to get up, have coffee,
Well, you're
sit
in
and watch the sun.
You're in the Arctic Circle, so the sun doesn't come up till like 10, 11 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, it comes up at like 5:30.
Down by 2, 3.
5:30. It actually wasn't going down till almost 10 p.m.
Good Christ.
Yeah, it was awesome.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
Oh man, this is the weirdest
good
thing.
long days.
I try to keep the kid in the schedule. It's like 7 o'clock. Okay, we gotta start doing the bed prep stuff. It's like still light out, and he's like, "Come on, man,
It's light out, man.
dude, come on." It's like you're 5. Shut up, go to bed. I will, but it's under protest, just so you know. And you're a dick, Dad. All right, I know.
Whatever it takes.
Go to fucking bed. It's daddy time. Daddy time. Speaking of, hold on. I'm gonna be out soon. Yeah, I just stopped for a while. Thinking stumble and get more. It's good.
So I ended up, like I said, 3, too early to get the day
Right.
going. So I went and sat in the car and slept for another 2.5, 3 hours, depending.
It's not a good sleep. Well, on your backside, no sleep is good sleep.
Yeah.
It's like I just want to be unconscious so the pain goes away. So the pain all happens while I'm not here.
Yeah.
If it could just happen, I'm gonna go away now. Pain, do what you got to do. I'll be back. Please finish and thank you, Pain. But then you wake up and you feel like you're better, and then you move and it's like, nope, shit. That always gets me the worst.
Leslie says
Ma.
it went black. So the screen went black, so that's cool. So we're having internet issues tonight. Perfect.
That's fine.
I don't care. We'll just keep going.
Fair enough.
So I'm thinking about moving to New York. Like
Okay.
for real this time.
All right, hold on.
It's home. And every year we go there, it gets harder and harder to leave. And
Mounties.
yeah. I've always had a reason to come back. You know what I mean? Something.
Oh man.
Some reason to come back. My wife has wanted to move in the worst way for like,
Just anywhere. I get the
Anywhere.
vibe. I get the vibe from her. She's like, "How's your mom like Iowa? All right, let's go." Cool.
She won't move to Iowa. She won't move to Florida.
You know why I wouldn't want to move to Iowa?
Iowa. My mom doesn't even want to live in Iowa.
Is she in prison there?
She's living there, and
okay.
she just doesn't want to anymore.
It's like the fact that you could go on your roof and see everybody coming forever.
Yeah.
That would make me a little paranoid. It's like, shit, they're going to get here in 2 hours. I got to live with that in the back of my head for the next 2 hours till they get here. So here they come, getting bigger. 2 hours later. There you are. Hi.
Hey.
God damn it.
We went out.
Hey, I thought I'd just drop by. Yeah, no shit.
We went out the once, and it's a 24-hour drive, first of all.
What the hell?
Yeah. So
No!
it's like, it's hard to make it out there. But my mom...
Better off just getting a flying car at that point.
My mom, she, like, my stepdad, his vacation got jacked up. So they were supposed to do something, and he wasn't able to take it. So my mom, my grandmother, and my sister hopped in a car and came up to New York.
Oh,
while we were
word
there.
up.
Yeah. So I haven't seen my mom in like 2 years.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I haven't seen my mom in, well, she's passed, but
Yeah. I wasn't going to do that to you.
I'll get there.
If I accidentally did that, then
then I would play it
apologize.
up like you just stabbed me. Justin, why? Why am I play acting for black screens? Fucking.
So my mom was there, which was really neat. So we went to, we were at the campground. She came out and met with us Saturday and Sunday, and we hung out there and I went to the beach like almost all day.
I thought you said you were in New York. There's no beaches in New York.
Okay, man. I am not a beach guy, right?
You
Definitely don't like the beach.
got a beard. Beards are bad for beaches.
Yeah. Beards are good for mountains, though. And you walk out to the mountain. So we stay in basically on Lake George. So at Rogers Rock, you come down and the beach is on Lake George. So
Whoa, there's beaches on lakes?
yeah. So you come out.
Beaches.
Yeah.
I like.
And you come out and you see the lake and you see the mountains surrounding the lake, and it's picturesque.
Uh-huh.
It's gorgeous.
Uh-huh.
The water is freezing and it's amazing.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I wasn't going in anyway, don't worry.
It is beautiful.
It's where the fish piss.
To-
I ain't going.
It's beautiful to wake up at like 6 a.m.
I'll go
7
look at
a.m.,
it. Sure.
Go on down in the water and have that be like the first thing. Really wakes you up.
Yeah.
It's the best.
You know what else does?
Huh?
Your 2-hour percolated coffee. I'll wait.
It takes 10 minutes.
I don't have 10 minutes. I'll drive to the store. It'll take me 15. I'll be right back. So if you're sitting on I'm going to call it beach at the lake, can you see the other side of the lake?
This lake is massive, so no. You can
Okay.
see another side of the lake. Like the way the lake is shaped, the way the Lake George is shaped, you can't see all
Stop
of the
casting magic spells at me.
lake. You
Oh,
can't
you're showing me the shape. Oh, sorry.
You can't see the whole thing all at once. So like where we're sitting, you can see 2 sides of it, 3 sides of it maybe. But then there's more that you can't.
Is there? Because I would. This would be bad for me if I could see the other side of the waterway of whatever I'm looking at, and there's another beach over there, and there's other people over there.
Oh, they're too far away to see.
I would feel a weird competitive thing. Like, nope, we have to have more fun than them. F them and their garbage trip.
There was hardly anybody there. It was great.
That also sounds very
Now,
appealing.
on Sunday when we went, it was a little bit more crowded. But
It has 4 people. It's crazy.
I mean, it was like 15, 20. And a group of teenagers grabbed a table. I say teenagers, but I assume they were 21 because the lifeguard did not get down and remove their alcoholic beverages, which it very clearly says you cannot have on the beach. But they took a picnic table and put it in the water.
Smart.
And they were all just sitting there in the water drinking their beers.
Picnic boat. Here we go.
I'm envious that I never had that idea. That actually sounds amazing.
That's right. You can just piss right where you sit.
That too.
It's good.
You don't have to get up to go to the bathroom. All your beers are right there.
Still
Just
shit.
pound the beers.
It's also a bad idea.
You're not sitting like they put it in a different part of the lake. Like there's the part where people
How
are
many
swimming.
parts of the lake are there?
Oh, there's lots, but there's like
Parts of the lake?
there's like the part that's roped off for people to swim in, right?
Roped off?
The actual beach part.
Okay.
And then there's a little bit of extra beach where people mostly launch their boats.
The extra beach. Get out of the piano. You're not allowed to play in there. That's why we're in trouble, supposedly.
Yeah.
Whatever. Not whatever.
One of the reasons.
It's more than just, whatever.
So
Fuck it, I'll get in there with you. Ah! I'm the high end.
you went way too
I
hard.
win the little ones. Hold on. Ooh. Yeah, professional. Get out of the, you way over in the low end. Someone's gonna step on one of the pedals and it's gonna cut your leg off. Stop it. Nah. You say you do this, human services is gonna be mad at you and they're gonna come whip your ass and they're gonna record it and it's gonna be a great song.
They're not gonna. No, if anything, they'll use it in one of their songs, and I'll finally have.
You'll get a credit of some sort.
It'll be great.
You won't get a credit. Well.
Yeah, they do hate me.
Aw.
Yeah, but they love me because they hate me.
Yeah.
It's a very, very.
I
weird
get it. I get
relationship.
it. It's the emotional tachometer.
Yeah.
As long as you get in motion, well, it doesn't matter which direction it's going. That shit's moving. That means you care.
Yep. So New York was a grand old time, and like I said, my wife's been looking for any reason to move, and so like on the way back, I'm just like, why not? I mean, we're stuck in our lease until July,
Word.
at least.
Wait. For
Next
so
July.
you gotta, okay.
Yeah, we just signed one.
Sorry, just figuring how time works. Well, if you just sign one, you might be able to. Well, it depends on how urgently you're looking to go.
Not anytime. I mean, she just got her new job.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and she likes it. So there's no rush at this point. I think she's just happy with the fact that like I'm not holding on anymore.
Yeah.
Like because it was always an argument. Like she would say, "I want to move," and it'd be like, but this, but this is going well. But this,
Yeah.
And it was always something. There was always something, and now there isn't.
There isn't.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
It is what it is.
Oh man! Every time somebody says that, what it is usually terrible. I've said that before. I'll always stand by that statement.
I don't know that
But-
it's always terrible because honestly, I think it's for the best.
There's a grieving process to be had. If you guys aren't aware, I don't know why I'm looking at the camera. Are we still black? Do you know?
Nobody said anything. I assume so.
That's they follow paying attention. That's what happens. If you're looking in at the station right now, this is pretty much it. And by pretty much it, I mean there's Justin. I show up every once in a while, and that's what we're left with because we're on the way out. Oh man, I don't want to turn in a goddamn goodbye speech. I want to do an airing of grievances. This is bullshit. Fuck all y'all. I'm out. Beat it, fuckos. No, damn it. We've come to the end of a thing.
Yeah.
And it happens. Everything that starts has an end at some point, and it's a weird fact of life. And I think in retrospect, we had some catalysts that moved this change along.
Yeah.
It kept it from being probably worse than it could have been.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel there's like hatred or anything, and I don't think anybody's like really like too mad.
No.
Or if they're mad, it's cool. Own it, be it, do it, and then get through it. Because that ain't gonna make something hold on for you.
Yeah.
Being mad ain't gonna make stuff stay the way it's gonna be.
I was losing my mind.
You had lost your mind, and I gotta tell you, I though I've kept it under wraps, I've lost my mind.
Oh yeah.
Fucking gone, dude. and Matt has.
As well. I'll finish that for you so you can drink.
Nah.
Have your little drinky poo.
Matt gets on a spiral and he just takes off into goddamn outer space. That level of gone, and like a lot of other stuff too. Contributing factors aside, there's been various parting of ways, and I think everything's been as amicable as it's going to be.
Yeah.
And it's not bad. It's not a bad thing.
It isn't. I mean, ultimately, when it comes down to it, the shows are going to be better off on their own. The ones that decide to continue.
Yeah, and I think what Ready for Dawn is given that format for people to start up, explore it, see if it's prove their concept a little bit, and then decide if they want to pursue it. And I think you reached a good level where you reached a breaking point where you're like, I can't produce every goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Y'all are going to have to, and you know what? That took the training wheels off a lot of shows, and a lot of shows really were able to fly as a result. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were able to learn to produce on their own and or bring in a producer and make that an integral part of their show. And it's enhanced and made them better. And there's a lot of shows that'll continue on that and a lot of shows that are going to be, you know, their own standalone thing. And they were able to grow enough to a point and learn enough to a point and have support enough to a point and have a place enough to a point for them to be able to take the training wheels off and fly along. WrestlePals isn't going to go anywhere because
many reasons.
Well, we all know and love Mr. Alfredo Torres, right?
Yeah.
Look, I don't answer my phone for anybody.
Right.
If you called me like right now, I'd be confused because you're like right there. If like my dad called me, I'd be like, well, fucking leave a voicemail. Alfredo Torres calls me. He's making the rounds, making sure everybody's okay. I don't know where I rank on the list. I'm just so exceedingly happy to be on the list. And then I do what I do with my weird empathetic judo, and I turn it right back around saying, but how are you, man? How are you? You doing all right? And then we have like a 2-hour counseling session with one another. He talks me off of my ledge. I talk him off of his ledge. But then I think I ended up on his ledge, and I hope he's not over my ledge. My ledge really, really, really shallow. So he threatened me with bodily harm if WrestlePals goes anywhere. So you're pretty safe because he's. I think he could find my house, or at least he could torture people to find out my house.
Well, I mean, if it came down to it, we have my awful Behringer board. It's just the two of us.
Yeah, so we got 2 lines.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
2 mics, and we can throw a cam in, and we'll be fine.
Yeah.
And you've got other shows. You've got Reality Brief is going to be fucking. They're hit.
I mean,
in and of themselves.
He's been wanting to be off on his own anyway.
That's cool, and it's one of the like chief flaws in the design of the Radio Free Radio thing. If you grow to a point where you're able to stand on your own, it's kind of hard to say, hey, why don't I go stand on my own?
Yeah.
And you can't harbor ill will towards that because there's a level of growth that is only attainable by being a freestanding show.
Yeah.
And it's okay. It's okay. And it looks like Pops is going to continue on. And
what Matt means, he said I am.
What?
I don't know when he jumped in with I am, but he said I am, and I'm not sure what he was.
Probably losing his fucking mind.
Oh, okay.
Off into space, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
If not, I can speak for that. He's boo. he seems to be on a little hole for the evening as well. And fuck up, Buttercup. It's gonna be all right. All right,
Yeah.
Come on.
This is.
We'll come over and we'll fucking hug you, okay?
This is way for the better. He knows it.
Yeah, and it felt weird because a big part of where the eventual like kind of collapse of the station happened. I hate to say it, kind of here on Good Morning You Drunks. Good Morning You Drunks has been branded as the flagship show, right? Mm-hmm. And man, we all kind of let ourselves get spread way thin on other projects and goings on at the station and affected show quality here and there. But for the most part, we were able to get it together. And even if we just got together and just bitched about something, got together and just nerded out on something, it was fine.
Yeah.
And it was okay and it was good. But all stretched mighty thin.
Yeah.
Especially once we moved and all of a sudden the commutes
20-minute drive became 45.
Yeah, and then dude, my 5 became fucking 30. It's like boo.
Yeah.
But the 3 of us, you, me, Matt, stubborn sons of bitches.
Yeah.
And I'm glad Matt was able to kind of break for us.
Yeah.
Because I got a feeling, it was kind of like we were going to get to a part where the shows were going to get crushed under the weight of the station.
Yeah.
Or what happened, the station's going to kind of collapse with the shows falling out from under it. I think that's the better way. Everybody gets to leave with creative projects intact and feelings intact and well. So Matt had a bit of a breakdown. Not a breakdown, but like a, hey guys, I need a bit of a break. And,
Right.
he took a bit of a break and is still pursuing his outside things. And I feel bad because he didn't want to let us down. You know what I mean? He didn't want to say, hey guys, I think I'm done with the show. And I wouldn't do it because I'm stubborn and you're stubborn as well. And we're all just stubborn a-holes who would spitefully do a show with the three of us forever and ever. Why? Because fuck you, that's why. It's a great mantra for the show. And so I think, and Matt didn't want to be the guy who was like, guys, he did, because that's a shit position to be in. It sucks to have to be in. Like, I've gone through my like anger period with it, and I'm into an understanding period with it, and I even delving into an appreciation level of it, you know? Of, okay, cool. Let's go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off. It sucks, but
I still don't.
it's, yeah.
I don't think so. That's the thing, is every radio show goes through points where somebody takes a break.
Right?
I still think without the weight of all of this stuff, if we can get far enough away from it, Matt can come back and we can still do the show that we want to do.
Oh, man. When I say, like, the show's done, that doesn't mean you're going to stop doing show. It doesn't mean I'm going to stop doing show. It doesn't mean Matt's going to stop doing show. We're three people that thrive on a creative outlet, which is weird because, well, not so much Matt. I know that you and I are fairly passive, stand back, kind of observing, empathetic people.
Yeah.
But we thrive on that creative outlet because it's not an easy thing to come by. And when we get that opportunity, man, we seize on it and just do the most we can with it. And then when something happens and it kind of goes away for a minute, it's like a death of a family member, man. It's awful. But that doesn't mean we're not going to go anywhere from here. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's gonna be other opportunities. There's gonna be stuff like you said. I think on the other side of it, if show wise, you and me, if the only outlet is WrestlePals, we do a little more creative stuff with it. We'd have a little more time and a little more mental energy to push into it. Mm-hmm. Because right now, man, or as far as like the station running as a whole, everybody's just mentally burnt out, and it was dead and done. Like, I hit a weird barrier first, because you're juggling family and station, Matt's juggling job and station. I got family and job and trying to fit in where I can around the station. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I had the Nate project up and running, and it got to a point where I was like, I physically can't. I don't have enough time to devote the mental energy to it. I can't just babble for an hour and be done with it. That's not how you do a show. That's not how you do a good show. You know the difference between a good show and a bad show. You know the difference between turning a mic on and just babbling and having some shit you need to get out and being able to get it out.
Right.
And I had to let the Nate project go because I didn't want to let the other things suffer as a result. And I didn't want to burn myself out as it. But you and Matt both got stuck in a position where you couldn't drop those things, man.
Yeah.
Like and you shouldn't either, and you shouldn't have as well. But it's much too much, man. Much too much. I don't know if I'm like properly explaining it well, but it's like I look at the both of you in different ways as very tragic figures in this, and I hate to. I'm not like looking for sympathy myself on it, but it's like this shit's kind of hard every once in a while, man. And then we're at a very hard point right now, and.
Yeah.
I'm just glad the communication's been kept open between all of us enough that it's like, hey, man, situation's shitty, but you great, you know? and I hope that stays, and I hope we don't stew because...
Well, we've got Playback this weekend, the Playback Expo.
Do we?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to duck out early in the evening for the
It's an all-day thing, so...
Yeah. I gotta tell you, once the show kind of fell apart when I don't want to say fell apart, but without Matt here, it's not as much a good morning, you drunks.
Right.
That's what that was. Now, that doesn't take away from you and I as creative entities. Wow, I'm such a smarmy asshole. Hold on, drink time. But it was. I got to take that time, and also with the past week off. That's the longest I've gone without having a show somewhere.
Right.
Of something in a very, very long time. Part of me was like, well, I got to jump in. No, I was like, don't do fucking anything. Just don't do anything. And it's like, I got to talk. I was able to fit a 2-hour conversation with Fredo in there. I got to talk with my brother. I got to talk with my dad. I got to spend time at home. I took a Monday night, and we did, like, just nothing at the house. And it was pretty great. And it was, like, kind of nice to get that break for a little bit. And I've actually made kind of a Saturday night plan. I owe it to my brother. I absolutely owe it to my brother. I have to go do this thing. He asks for so little, and I owe a bit to him. Yeah. Yeah. Once the one canceled and the other one came in, more excited.
I heard he's a dick in person.
Cool. Sweet.
Too sweet?
Two. It's going to get there. But I don't know. We're going to go. And I'm glad you got a little bit of a rest.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I was able to take a little bit of a rest. And I'm glad I haven't let myself get to a burnout point. I do still worry about Matt a lot, burning himself out. Especially he's got a lot of other extra shit going on at the same time. It's a major just storm of just horse shit. And it is his personal life and as entertainment life.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I hope he channels that into the entertainment, because I think the more real he is with it, the more resonant it's going to be, and it's going to give him that outlet. It's hard to be honest when shit hurts, but I think that's when the best stuff happens and the most honest stuff happens, and that's when the realest of people comes out, and everybody has it inside, but it's hard to express that shit.
Yeah.
And that was another thing about the Nate Project that was rough. It was like, oh shit, this is self-discovery.
Bear.
I'm a dick. I gotta get better. I'm gonna get better because I owe it to him. I don't know. Maybe that'll be something I retreat back into eventually, but I'll get to play around with the format a little bit too and whatnot. But that's
if anybody can hear this on Facebook, both Terrell and Matt say it's running fine on YouTube. So if you want to go to the RFR YouTube, it's apparently running fine. So that's up to you guys.
Word. How you feel? I'm actually kind of. This is the first you're telling me about the you're being open to moving around and getting close to family and finding a place that.
One of the biggest things from this trip, and I came back and apparently a whole whirlwind of shit had been happening here.
It was coming.
Yeah.
And it was as though that shit was just saying like, when's Justin leave? All right. Is he gone? Cool. Shitstorm!
Yeah.
Shitstorm!
So
and the masters of the universe. Why am I singing the fucking He-Man theme? It's because I'm watching shit cartoons trying to...
Oh, we got to talk about that too.
Fucking Centurions is awful.
But
so sad.
I'm
refused to watch... Continue.
So like I was away for a week and I went camping. We went camping. I actually saw my mom. She came out and visited. And then the second half of the week, my dad and my aunt had gone up, and that's the reason why we usually go up. We go up with my aunt, and we do like a Wilson vacation thing. So they had a cabin up there, and
that's a movie if I've ever heard it.
we went for the second half of the week. We went to the cabin, and then on the Tuesday before we left, we went to Great Escape, which is a Six Flags park.
Okay,
and just spending that much time with my family made me realize, man. Like, I am devoting entirely too much time.
Can I share that a little bit?
Yeah.
Oh, because this was some raw shit, and I'm very happy you were able to express this with us. This is your shit. I don't know if it's
right.
When you came back and it was like you got kind of confronted with the whole like, hey man, shit's on fire. What's up?
Yeah.
Your response was heartbreaking but honest, and we knew what it meant, and it was good, and I'm glad that's the place you're at instead of I'm going to murder you all.
I am not mad in the least.
You said I miss my family, or I miss my wife and kids.
Yeah.
And it's like, fucking hell. I get you, and we understand.
If anybody wants to be mad at me because I miss my wife and kids, they can go fuck themselves.
Well,
I don't mean to turn it into something harsh like that, but
nah,
that's
okay.
how I realized I'm done, because I realized I've been pouring entirely too much time into this, and they're not getting enough of me, and they're only going to be 7 and 10, but for so long.
A year. Well,
Yes.
then one will be 10, but then the other will be 13. That's how time is linear as far as we're able to observe it.
Well, they're only
Though
going to be
maybe-
this little for this long, and they're only going to care about me being around, but for so long.
I know.
And I'm pissing it away on, on something I was very passionate about, but, like,
If it's not hitting what you needed to hit,
not even close.
yeah.
I mean, not for a long time. And I was just doing it because that's what I do.
Stubborn. I do that too. Because we've had this before. You and me, I think, are fairly similar on this. Okay, and this will relate back to the Matt dynamic as well. You and I went over to Matt's house for a goddamn wrestling pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
One of the big four. Was it Mania? It was WrestleMania. 4-hour show, 3-hour pre-show, all goddamn day.
Mm-hmm.
There's a comfy chair and there's a shitty chair. And I'm like, no, Justin, come on, man, take the comfy chair. To which Justin's like, nah, man, you take the comfy chair. And we had a Mexican nice-off.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why it's Mexican.
Would it be
I assume there's
maybe
very
Canadian?
nice. I'm sure there's very a Canadian standoff. Is that what we had?
Yeah.
Canadian
Hey,
standoff.
buddy.
Hey,
You take the seat, buddy.
nah, you look tired. Take this seat. I can't do Canadian.
Buddy.
Hey.
Ah.
So what happens is I end up sitting on a goddamn hardwood floor, and you're sitting backwards in the hardest, harshest, most angular goddamn kitchen wood chair that has ever existed. And this comfy chair went unoccupied.
Uh-huh.
Except Louie. Louie would occasionally
Oh,
come
yeah.
out and go,
Lou had no problem with it.
"What's up, you idiots?" Jumped up in the chair like, "Fuck y'all. Oh, I'm Lou. I'm fucking Lou."
I don't know where he's been, but
He was in the bedroom. He was shitting in the bedroom. Oh, it's a line from a movie. Oh God. So that's where we are as far as I understand that feeling, just like, I'm going to see it through. I don't care how shitty it is. I am covered in absolute feces and I've been degraded and demoralized, but I'm here, and you can't say I wasn't here, because I do the same thing. Dude, we're here now. Look at us.
Yeah.
Look at us. Look. That's fine. It's okay. We're indoors. It's not deathly hot. We're gonna do WrestlePods too. But that's what this mindset does. It's the I'm going to see it through. It's my duty. It's my I have honor, and there's a duty that must be held. Now, Matt is of a different dynamic. It's that sounds terrible. Like, he has no honor. He has no sense of duty.
there's no honor among thieves.
But Matt's gonna see it through. But he's looking for like a crack in the shitstorm, like one crack of shit lightning from the shitstorm, and he's gonna be like, "Aha! Look at this fuckery," and he'll point it out. And he's quick to point it out and call it for what it is, because it is what it is, which is fucking terrible, and deal with it and crumble the shitty foundation for the sake of not having it collapse on people. I don't know where I'm going with that analogy, but that usually involves having somebody that's being kind of a dick. But we're nice. We're having a Canadian off over here. So if one of us was just a dick, Matt could have said, "You're a dick," and like walked out the door, and it would have been okay. We owed it to Matt to be a dick just for a day, just so he could be the bad guy, and then a week later be like, "Hey, everything cool?" and we'd be fine. But neither of us were dicks. Poor fucking Matt over there is just waiting. It's like, come on, Nathan, just say one wrong word, and I'm gonna threaten you with physical violence. But we're both too old and too large, so I'm just gonna be mad and yell and walk away. Please, Nathan, be a dick. Be a dick. And it's like, nope, didn't happen. All right, okay, cool. All right, let's play the Justin angle. Justin, be a dick. God damn it! Poor Matt. Just like, come on, could somebody just be a dick to Matt so he can like he knows the building's ready to come down. He's trying to evacuate the building and save the goddamn children, Justin. He's trying to save the children. Save the children! He's trying to eat the children!
He's trying to eat the children?
You ever seen that promo? The El Generico promo? Never mind. I eat your children! Did I say eat your children? Yes. He said, it's beside the point. I'll show it to you later. Colt Cabana is trying to teach El Generico how to do a proper English promo.
Oh.
Tell them you gonna eat their children. Like, what? eat their children. I eat children! No, eat their children. It's the best damn thing I've ever seen. Never mind. Beside the point. Poor Matt is just looking like, can somebody please put a crack in the shitty foundation so I can break this shit down before the children wander in here and everybody gets their feelings hurt? And we never gave him the opportunity. Yeah. So the three of us are just sitting there like, come on, man. Come on, be the catalyst of assholatry. Nobody flinched. Nobody flinched. And then we got to a point where poor Matt takes it upon himself. It's like, well, fuck, I got to be the dick then. And then it's like, I feel bad that he got stuck in that role. But he's good at that role. And it got shit done. And in retrospect, it was the right thing. And it's a good thing. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be okay. And I don't feel we're mad at him. I mean, no. There's a time where I was like, I definitely had my salty period. Was like, do some show. No, fuck it, I'll do something, dickhead. Sure. And then I was like, it's fine.
All it's ever been for me is I want to do the show.
I like content.
It's not even about, who's mad at whom. It's just I want to do the show. Like this show is what launched it all.
Yeah.
I mean, you can argue whether we were actually the flagship or not, but like,
yeah, it's Russell Pals, we know.
we did the All Day Drunks.
Jesus. Do a retrospective of the show?
No, I just mean
I'm down. No, I wasn't shitting on it. Sorry.
And we just expanded it. And
all show, all life, you drunks. It's not a way to live, Justin. Not a way to live. God damn it. Did we do 3 of those?
Yeah.
3 all days, you drunks?
Yeah, we did the one in Matt's apartment, and then we did 2 in the garage.
I almost lost my leg that day.
Yeah.
Like,
I want to do more. Without the radio station around it,
Justin?
I definitely want to do more.
Let's give it a minute, okay? Let's move the shit out of here first.
Yeah.
And then be like, all right. Want to do 24 hours? Yeah. Because we're the 3 of us. Dumb enough. Just dumb enough. Hold on. Oh, it's getting to me. Oh, that's what it was. I'm burping. I burped. I didn't fart.
Oh.
I burped.
I don't even think it's dumb. I think it's just getting the weight of the station off of our shoulders.
But, it
clears our head, and we can focus on the show. But, yeah. It may take a while to get back to. It may take a while,
too, because we're all kind of doing our... there are other projects around as well. And a lot with Matt. Matt's staying on Popped, but that's a different type of show. We're more play, more
life.
I don't want to say high-minded or high concept because I wouldn't call us high concept. But
there was a time.
Popped is more kind of reacting, taking pot shots and one-liners, and you know what? It's great. It works.
Yeah.
This is a different animal, and this might be an animal that he needs to come back around to or wants to try to do again. That's cool. That would be great.
I talked to him last week. Well,
have you?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I talked to him.
Last time I saw it, I spit on his feet, pushed him to the ground. Then I fell over because I'm horribly balanced. I got tiny feet, Justin. I can't stand.
I talked to him last week after, not last week, the week before I went on vacation.
How's he doing? If he calls in, hang up on him, by the way.
I'm just seeing if anybody's calling.
Don't call. 757-525 darn. Call. I'll tell him to hang up on you, and he'll hang up on you. That's how it works. Yeah, dick. Uh-oh.
Terrell says his male escort career is up in the air.
Oh, word up.
What was I saying?
Oh, shit, I might see him Saturday.
Oh, yeah. He should be. He should be there.
Yeah. Terrell, I might see you Saturday.
I don't even remember what I was saying.
Talking about
Oh, I saw him and talked to him.
Everything's good, right?
Yeah, and then I went on vacation, and then when I came back, are we okay? I'm like, yeah.
See, that's the thing, man.
I think people take my silence for like anger, and I'm just not a very talkative person.
When people will get angry at silence too, which is weird.
Yeah.
Because this is the thing, and Matt and I have had that conversation before, and I think this is like one weird bit of advice I've stumbled upon that he's taken to heart, and it's I've seen it serve him very well, and it's always served me very well too. Stop texting each other and go talk.
Yeah.
And immediately, whatever you were like all pissy about and stuff, it kind of melts away, and it's like, well, what's really important? I like this dude. This is fun. We have fun.
When did Ray Romano get in here?
Have a fun, guys. Do a Ray Romano. That's Bobcat. That's not Ray
Sort of.
Romano. Sorry.
I was working on it, just so you know. The trip up
The kids loved it, I'm sure.
on the way up.
You sound like that shitty mammoth, Dad.
On the way up, I figured out the word, the way into Bobcat.
Fuck, what?
But now I forgot it.
What was it, a magic word? Alakazam!
It was like 4 a.m. after I'd been driving for
amazing.
12 hours. So like it was like
Fiddle faddle!
everybody was in the car asleep, and I'm just doing a Bobcat
Quietly
impression.
doing a Bobcat impression?
Not even quietly. I just had the radio off, and I was just doing.
It sounds like static. The wife reaches up and tries to shut it off. No.
I figured out the phrase, and it kept getting me into the Bobcat, and I'm like, yes, I got it. And then, vacation
How
happened.
do you lose that? How do you not do that every day? Sorry.
I just wasn't at the forefront of the mind.
So, look, I put up like ridiculous Facebook posts all the time. They're always true. Every single word I always put in there, it's always true.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Somebody listening and saying, hey, you guys are dicks. You guys are dicks.
Nah, the wife's texting about some stuff.
Oh, okay.
That's another thing.
Well,
too.
again,
if you want to talk about like strains and whatnot, like we're struggling to like we've had the kid in private school, and he's to the age where he's about to go to kindergarten, and it's like
that's going to cost a lot of money trying to keep them there.
we're trying to, and we like just about got to figure. I don't like trying to get other gigs. Sorry, you're going to be a reference forever. Please don't hate me. Someone calls saying if I did shit, just say, yeah, he did some stuff, I guess.
Oh, so
Just
when,
so you know.
when that dude called the other day, I should have said that guy was a
bitch.
he just sits around naked.
Well, that was the job, Justin. Good, thank you.
Oh, yeah, all right.
So we're trying to get in the finance. I'm trying to move out of blue collar to get that little white collar back on.
I get it.
To be able to keep the kid, and it's like because I don't want to send the kid to a goddamn public school at this point because he's going to be going into kindergarten. The kid's reading books. He's going to go there, and they're going to be like, "What sound does B make?" And he's going to be like, "Fucking bored, teach. That's what." Bored. Ugh. No, that's what the sound you makes. Ugh, you sound you make teach blah blah blah. Oh wait, that starts with B as well. And he's gonna be a troublemaker because I want the same shit. It's like I'm too smart for this. And I don't know. Wife's crunching numbers and having a meltdown, knowing that I'm having my own meltdown over here.
Yeah.
So that's cool. It's right in the middle of a meltdown. Here's some more stuff to melt down about. It was a paragraph, too. It was a big one.
Well,
Look at that. That's a big one. Look at her.
But, I mean...
I don't see anything about I'm kicked out, so I'm going to go back to that later.
Without the weight of the station, though, like, we can move GMYD wherever it's... We can move WrestlePals wherever.
When it comes time, yeah, that'll be fine.
We can put it wherever it makes sense. Mm-hmm. There's no, oh, man, we have to worry about this show. We have to worry about this show. It's wherever the hell we want to put it.
Throw it in a week somewhere. Find a time that's convenient for 2 people rather than 30. Yeah.
Again, this is
more flexibility as a result.
This is a good thing. Like, for my sanity, for Matt's sanity, for sure. Like, without delving any further than that, like, this is good for.
I've delved too much.
Well, I mean, it is.
It is. I can't not talk about it. It drives me fucking insane.
Yeah.
I'm cursing because I'm being too honest. This ain't acting, Nathan. This is fuck it, Nathan. Sorry.
But people deserve to know, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because otherwise, like, honestly, if I'm being quite honest, I was of the mindset of I don't owe anybody anything.
Yeah.
And even though I do feel that, I really don't owe anybody anything. I feel like I did what I did. I worked hard. And if anybody really has gripes about that, then I'm sorry. Look, man,
Cool, man.
I did.
Yeah.
And that's what I always do, is I do. So I don't know what more anybody could ask from me. But, you know, already just in the time back from New York, just being home with the kids, and yeah, they're driving me nuts because they're kids.
No, it wasn't.
That's not it. I'm never going to get it, man. I need that phrase.
Popcorn.
I need the phrase to get there, and I can't remember the
definitely
phrase.
popcorn related. Bunch of bunch. No, I'm going to Cosby. God damn it.
But
So being back home, kids driving you crazy.
they're driving me nuts, of course, because they're kids. But like, I'm loving every second of it.
Yeah, that's a good kind of nuts. That's rather than other adults driving you nuts.
I mean, it just, and you know, I'm not. This may sound like I'm laying blame. I'm not. Like if anybody, I'm blaming myself. Is I would be here, just getting frustrated, and then go home, not be able to sleep, and then get up at 7 a.m. with the kids, and I'd be shitty. You know, that's no way to be. And you know, what are they going to remember? Dad was just always shitty. That sucks.
Oh no.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
So I mean, hopefully, eventually, I'll get sleeping back. That'll be cool. Maybe some health. Lose a couple pounds. That'd be nice.
Or just a minute to just let your head relax.
Yeah.
I don't think we as people just give that enough. Well, I think something happened. Well, maybe it's just old man. I'm becoming an old man, Justin. Let me impart my old man wisdom that I've gathered. Naps, they're okay, but sitting, have a good sit,
You ain't kidding,
dude. Oh, you just had the lake time,
dude. You know,
just-
as often as I could. That's what I did. I just sat there next to the fire. You know, sometimes just at the lake. Just sit.
And we give so little credence to that time. That it's not even a length of or a facet of freedom. It's that just decompression time, man. It's something that we all just fill up our days constantly,
Yeah.
and it's like you know what's cool? A day where you just don't gotta do anything.
These don't help. These make everything worse.
Oh, I thought you were showing me pictures of actual people. I was like, oh man, don't do that.
This
Who's that? Like on the top of the list is your wife. What are you doing? Nah, man, she should rock during all this. You're her Stone Cold.
And again, like
You'll fight forever.
having not had this that
Yeah.
whole week just made me realize how often, even if I'm not making status update, like I don't use Facebook, right? But that doesn't mean I'm not always on effing Facebook looking at it and updating it. And
Yep.
why?
I don't know, man. People tend to live their lives there.
Yeah.
It's like cool, but you're not doing anything. You have so many opinions, and you're sharing them with people that are just too busy trying to share their own opinions that they're not hearing yours.
Yeah.
Oh, you got 4 likes. You've got 1,200 friends, 4 likes. Nobody's. I don't care if you use the new background horse shit. Nobody's looking. Nobody, Dotson. I got Dotson here. Nobody gives. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Is his name Dotson, or am I just talking
I
cars?
don't know. I don't remember.
We got that sounds so right.
Sounds so right.
But I was also thinking about the Transformers, and there were 3 of the cars were 84 Datsuns. That might be where I'm at. I refuse to watch Silverhawks because I remember that show being badass. And I don't wanna
Dodgson.
Dodgson. We got that. That sounds much better. That sounds almost like it was the line in the movie. What'd you just type in? You did 3 keystrokes.
Yeah.
I think that dude went to jail for some sort of weird.
Dodgson or Wayne Knight?
Dodgson, not Wayne Knight. Wayne Knight had a death rumor a while back.
Yeah.
Oh, did you hear Newman died?
Yeah,
Fucking
but he
don't
didn't.
call him Newman. When he dies, at least give him his own name then. Did you hear Cliff from Cheers died? No! His name's John Ratzenberger. He's done a lot of shit. He's been in every Pixar movie. Cliff from Cheers. He died.
What about Norm from
They would
Cheers?
call him George Wendt. I don't know why. But maybe that's just me because y'all keep referencing George Wendt eating beans. It bothers me. Makes me mad. God, okay. Look, you have the illegal TV thingy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got the illegal TV thingy now too, right?
It's
I built my own. I built it.
it's not technically illegal.
Look, man, you don't need to. You don't need to throw the jive at me. I
I'm
said
just-
jive, and I meant it.
I'm just saying.
I know. I know.
We can reference what it actually is because it's not illegal.
Well, mine might be. I built it.
Oh, okay.
I didn't procure it. I didn't come buy it. I made the damn thing.
Oh.
Makes me happy because the wife's watching that Mr. Robot show, like the second season of it.
Right.
And then it's like reference to the Raspberry Pi, the little computer thing. He's like, fuck, I got one right here. I'm doing illegal things. Look at me. Tee.
Oh man,
I'm Mr. Fat Robot. Yarr.
I need one of those bad.
Hmm?
A Raspberry Pi
For
for the games.
For the games, you could get. I think you could do it on one of the cheaper ones too.
Yeah.
You don't need the. Well, it depends if you want the Wi-Fi.
Well, I've actually been thinking about maybe getting the mini NES when it comes out.
It's not bad. It's a healthy mix of games in there.
Because
You'll have the Chrono Trigger and the Final Fantasy 6.
which is what I have that for PlayStation.
It's nicer having newer, more convenient.
Yeah, but I don't know.
And you know what? If you're looking at any of the action games, you'll get better results out of that too. The Raspberry Pi, the Retro Pi, also has like slight little bit of input lag, enough that you'll notice it.
Yeah,
Enough that you'll be playing goddamn Mega Man 2 and be like, oh, I used to beat the ever living hell out of this game. Nope. Am I just old? No, it's just input lag.
well, because Matt and I played Mario 3, well, Mario All-Stars, more specifically, that one time. Whoa.
It was bad, right?
Oh, it was
You
really
could feel
bad.
it. I mean,
Yeah.
even if it's a quarter second, that's forever.
Especially in a game, especially in
Forever.
like the scrolling levels on Mario
Uh-huh.
3. Yeah, not going to happen.
No, and it's unplayable at that point.
Yeah.
I look at the Retro Pi thing as just okay. If I want to play a turn-based fantasy game, one of the Final Fantasy games, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I don't need anything quick action on that. I can work with it. I'm damn sure not going to try to emulate N64 or higher games because it's going to be even worse.
Fair enough.
So,
But
that
the video gimmick.
SNES is good.
yeah. So the video gimmick.
What's up?
Have you dived in at all? Like,
I've had some time.
had any success finding stuff? Like,
Oh, dude,
I
yeah.
finally uncovered. It took months. The 1999 sitcom Norm, starring Norm Macdonald.
That's the hard part. You have access to everything that's ever existed in the history of man.
Mm-hmm.
Too much. Sorry, I'm done. So that's where you're at in 1990. Well, of course you go to Norm Macdonald. Here's the thing. You go back. Does it hold up? It's
Oh
Norm.
my God, it's hilarious.
It's Norm.
It's
So
Norm.
Of course you're in.
I,
You know what I threw up? Dinner. I
You
went
will
to
later.
like go back as far. Yeah, no. I went to go back as like far as I could year wise on the movies,
uh-huh.
and I went back and I was like, I think it hit like 1921, and Charlie Chaplin's The Kid. Put it on, and then the thing, the kid's like, and it's man and orphan. Then it's like 5 years later, and then it's a 5-year-old, and Charlie Chaplin just running roughshod over everything. Kids watching it enthralled, just loving it.
Wow.
Because Charlie Chaplin's got window panes on his back, and the kid's throwing rocks through windows, and that's how they're making money. And my kid's like, "It's a good idea.
Come on, Dad.
We got shit to do." Like, no.
So I wanted we started talking about this a little bit
What's
off
up?
air.
No, we didn't.
Cartoons.
It's fresh content. What are you talking about? This happened organically, Justin.
Yes, cartoons.
Let me just kill the transition. Yeah, man. I did something bad with that.
Did you do X-Men first of all?
I've tried X-Men.
Garbage, right? It's garbage. That is the show.
Bibbidi-doo-doo-doo, bibbidi-doo-doo-doo.
That's the best part.
That's it. And then you're done. It's like, fucking, what, Morph? I hope he died. Oh, he's dead. Okay, carry on. Oh, no, still kind of shit. And then it's like, I don't give a fuck about Jubilee. I hope she is dead on that island. What is this, episode 5? How many? 5!
I couldn't make it through the whole series.
Oh God, no! I think I did like 3 episodes.
It's terrible.
Oh.
And most cartoons of that era are bad.
Yeah.
There's a few that were better than I remembered, and one that actually just holds up.
Ooh.
All right, so the real Ghostbusters, I thought for sure was going to be a nostalgia act. I was only going to like it because it was the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, the one with the gorilla in the car. That shit was awesome.
No, that's Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Talking about the real Ghostbusters.
Yeah, with the gorilla in the car. Nobody watched that
watched that
goddamn gorilla. Nobody.
No.
You ain't busting ghosts. You dick and your gorilla in your car. Yeah, that's actually a really some scary shit in this. The
yeah.
boogeyman on that show is horrifying. Horrifying.
And of course, Lorenzo Music as Peter Venkman.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
He just
Arsenio Hall as Zedmo.
Was he?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yep.
Now I've got more reason to go back and watch it.
Yep.
But yeah, that one held up very good.
My son loves it. So, like, we've watched that a couple times. TMNT, Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
I thought for sure, again, man, this is going to be garbage. No, it's good. I mean, it's not great, but it's good. It's still, it holds up just fine. I enjoy watching it. It's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon. I really enjoy it. So,
Well, I have not had such luck.
Uh-oh.
Because I was like, all right, look, I've had the original Transformers run on a DVD box set. Well, not box set, DVDs for ages.
For life.
And I thought, I throw those in every once in a while, and I think they hold up enough because I like them. And most of the G.I. Joe episodes as well, I got them on DVD as well, and they've held up. So I can pull those up, and I feel okay. I know what I'm getting. It's recent enough in my brain that I'm able to delude myself and like the weird ones. I'm willing to give a pass because then you have like the weird 5-parters that are like freaking awesome.
Yeah.
It's like a movie. It's great. But then I went a little off the beaten path, and I went and tried Centurions, which the toys I loved as a kid. Now, if you don't remember them, I don't know how to describe them. It felt like it should fit right in the mold of Transformers, G.I. Joe, Mask, Centurions. It felt like it should all go like right in that row. Because they were 3 dudes. They had an air guy, a sea guy, and a land guy with color-coded jumpsuits. The blue guy was the air guy.
No.
The green was water, and the yellow was land. And they'd have this like thing up in the sky vault, where their different armors would come down, and they were modular armor things that would clip on them for whatever mission they happened to be partaking in. And I was like, oh man, that was coolest damn toys as a kid, because you can mix and match this stuff around them, and it was great. I turned the show on, and I watched 2 episodes. I'm like, fuck. It's awful. It doesn't look good. It's terrible. I like the effect of the stuff beaming down from space. It happens once per episode. I'm fucking done. It's awful. The villains just look like, I'm bad guy. Come on to bad. The bad guys thing. We're gonna heat up the atmosphere to untenable levels and do what? Fuck, you're gonna die, stupid. You're not completely organic, but you got enough. Sorry. I don't know why I'm analyzing their plans. It's a garbage show. So, I'm thinking I'm going to go home and, like, punish myself.
Uh-oh.
I think I'm going to do it. He-Man.
Aw.
He-Man can't be good, can
No,
it?
man, no chance.
Hold on, big gulp.
No chance. There is no chance that He-Man is any good.
It can't be, right?
No chance. No. I don't even think it was good then.
Like, I remember being a kid going, they're just reusing that same animation. Like, look, and you could see, like, just the mouth's moving. I'm Prince Adam, and I'm here with exposition. I'm just going to do this for the next 20 minutes. Hold on, I'm He-Man. Now for more exposition. Remember how I swung the sword last episode? Here it is again! Fuck you, Merman! Merman ruled. Merman ruled. I'm not going to give you the satisfaction. You're hyped. You're ready for it.
What?
You will not get a Skeletor. You will not get a Beastman. Nah. Oh, God damn it! I said you won't. No, you
Shake
tricked
your ass,
me.
come on, Beastman.
Ah.
Take your fur off.
My fur.
Well then, bitch, whack me off.
Okay, no. God damn it, Justin. It's the best thing that's ever happened. You know what makes me happy about that? The feet up on the desk. The stupid Skeletor feet up on the desk makes me so happy.
It's the only thing they ever did that I liked.
Yeah,
CKY.
As far as I'm concerned, that's the only thing they've ever done. I don't need to
Better
see
that
anything
way.
else.
It's better that way.
It's the best.
It is amazing.
Oh God.
And it still makes me laugh.
Yes, and I could go back and watch.
Years upon years later.
I can go back and watch. What's probably better the longer it goes. It's
Yeah.
terrible. And
Watch me give you cum stains in
your
fucking drawers.
nah. Jesus. Why? Why did they pick those? Jeez.
Beastman, watch your mouth. We don't need that language anymore.
Of course we don't. Of course we don't, Skeletor. You're absolutely right.
Oh, God. The best.
Beastman AIDS. Beastman AIDS.
I've got AIDS.
Oh, God.
Beastman AIDS.
It's the
I'm going
worst.
to give it to every good boy and girl today.
No, man. Come on. I mean, don't, though. But come on. No. Don't. Put your loincloth on. God damn it.
Put the cookie down.
It's not. It's a different kind of cookie.
Oh.
So, yeah, He-Man's going to suck, but I'm going to punish myself with that.
You're going to get like 2 episodes, maybe.
Not even, man. I'm going to get one in and be like,
That's it.
That'll
do it.
It's terrible. And I'm going to give him, I think I'm going to try with the kid Mask.
I was...
Easy. Goddamn, getting anxious there. Oh, his microphone stand turned into another microphone. It's a helicopter now.
It's a GoBot.
It's a fucking GoBot.
I was thinking about digging up Mask. I haven't tried yet.
I will legitimately sit in traffic and just sing the theme. I put on like the extended version, and it's like, you know, you see Hat Club every once in a while running around. He's got a Mask shirt that he wears proudly.
That's right.
I'm jealous. It's a good shirt.
Rightfully so.
It's a really good shirt.
Yeah. Rightfully so.
He ain't listening, but it's a good shirt. It doesn't even get the preface for that one. It's just good. Well done.
Yeah.
That's so good song. I just want to listen to cartoon theme songs now. You ever
What's your
watch one? Ever watch one that was like, I think it was like, I don't know if it was like Lost Cities of Gold or something like that. It's very random, very weird, and all I remember was watching the theme. I couldn't tell you anything about the episode or anything about the show, but the theme was like so good.
I remember
Made me happy.
Dino Riders.
Ugh.
Lost City of Gold?
That might not even be what it's called. El Dorado? No. But 2 that I'm afraid to go back and check out because they're hyped in my head, and I don't think there's any way they can live up to the expectation. Thundercats.
I was thinking about that
But
one
I got a
earlier.
feeling Thundercats could be good. But one that I liked more than Thundercats. Okay, first of all, Thundercats, I had, again, everything I put on my Facebook, it's goddamn truth. I had in my head that that there was a character in there somewhere called like Safari Jim or something. And it's like, Safari Jim wins again. Nope. I was so wrong. And
He
then
never won.
Then I found a video that was like 2 minutes long of every time Safari Joe had his cat. Safari Joe. Safari Joe wins again. And it made me very happy because he's bald. And so that I just want to go back and watch the Safari Joe episode because it exists and it wasn't just in my head. But what I don't think will hold up, but I want it to hold up because I remember loving it, Silverhawks, which is basically Thundercats in space. Space Thundercats. It was the best. I took little wrestling Bendham figures,
Right?
and I took aluminum foil and I made my own Silverhawks. I had a little Bendham Hulk Hogan Silverhawk. He had wings and shit. It was awesome. It's only like this big. Might have been smaller. I was smaller too. I don't know.
All right. So
Oh no.
I dug up
Safari Joe?
the best and worst animated series of 1980s American television.
Did they write a sigh in there?
They wrote in parentheses "sigh."
Okay.
So
Like
thought
the
I'd
guy
give
who
you the
does
sigh instead.
Gangnam Style? Was that? What's he doing in parentheses?
So the best 10 DuckTales.
I got a feeling that'll hold up kind of okay.
I mean-
And with they're rebooting it too.
I feel like most of the Disney ones probably do.
Disney's rebooting everything right now.
Tailspin. Oh, yo.
I think they confirmed that Darkwing Duck is going to exist in the DuckTales universe.
Oh, let's get dangerous. Well, I mean, Launchpad McQuack was his pilot. So I don't see why it's not that far of a stretch. I guess is what I'm saying. He
Right,
kind of
right.
sort of already did anyway.
I mean, if they just reference it, that's enough to make me go. Ooh.
9 Mysterious Cities of Gold. 8 He-Man and the Masters of the
Mysterious
Universe.
Cities of Gold. That's the show I was talking about. Had a great
Technology
theme.
on the
I
way
have
to
no-
El Dorado cemented this series as a cult classic.
It's a cult classic. All right, I'll try it. I'll
He-
probably be disappointed.
By the way, He-Man listed
Meh.
on best.
Fuck. All right.
Mattel hit the jackpot.
Well,
I
okay.
don't-
If you're talking selling toys, the toys were cool.
Yeah, but that's not fair.
The
Like,
toys were all the same body.
look at
Everyone.
this B guy.
What?
This B guy. He's like
Oh, his name's Buzz Off. Why do I remember that? This is what my head's filled with. He has little claws for hands, but he still had a fucking mace.
I had that guy.
I got claws for hands. Fuck you. I got a mace too.
I forgot.
Big old eyes. I got wings. Check me out.
I had that guy. I used to make
He
him
was
wrestle.
the best. Yes, that's what they were, man.
They were all wrestlers.
They were all just shit gimmicks made to live in real life. Mm-hmm. There was the Cyclone dude. He was great. He had a little thing in his waist. Oh, shit, his arms would spin around. This is crazy. Trapjaw was amazing. I made my own little attachments for Trapjaw. It made me happy. Hey, Webster. He was a Spider Man. Webster. 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 Not that Webster.
Number 7, Inspector Gadget.
Fuck. No, Inspector Gadget pissed me off. I do not
Really?
like that. Nah, man, it was garbage.
Huh.
I loved Penny. I loved the Brain, the dog. Mm-hmm. Dr. Claw, fantastic villain.
Next time, Gadget. Next time.
Please don't ever do that again. I got scared. This chair was going to turn around and it was going to be a bomb. And I get scared. Hold on.
Go, Gadget Penis.
Jeez. I like the Chief, too. Everybody in that goddamn show except for Inspector Gadget.
Oh,
Because he was stupid. I get that that's supposed to be the gimmick, but I also won't tolerate that shit.
go, Gadget Penis.
Just go. Just go. Go, get the hell out of here. Hate him.
That's harsh.
It was even worse when it was like, hey, look, Matthew Broderick's going to be the live action. Shut up.
The Jetsons reboot.
Hey, I got no time for Jetsons. Jetsons, Flintstones. Get
Again,
outta
this
here.
is considered the best. 5 Voltron. 4 Thundercats.
All right.
3 G.I. Joe.
Sweet.
2 The Real Ghostbusters.
Uh-huh.
And number 1 Transformers.
Well, they're right.
Now
But
let's.
I'm sorry, that is heavily nostalgia based. I don't think you watched any of those goddamn shows.
Probably not. Although The Real Ghostbusters, I don't know if it's definitely one of the best 10. It definitely holds up.
I think it could easily rank up in the top 10.
I'd have to watch some of the rest of these. I was never much of a G.I. Joe guy anyway, so like I don't know how that would hold up.
You know what? What I absolutely love about Transformers, and I'll still stick by it to this day, taught me what nihilism was in the space of like 4 words. It taught me exactly what nihilism was, because every robot, every Autobot and Decepticon on that show has a name directly associated with either what they do or their personality. And there was a character. Is a red car part of the? I'm going too deep into it. Decepticons. They had a Gestalt figure, the Metasaur. Anyway, the car's name Dead End,
Oh,
and he's listed on his little tech spec as he's a nihilist. And I was like, what the fuck is a nihilist? I'm 8. What the fuck is a nihilist? Why am I saying fuck? I'm 8. I shouldn't be saying that.
watch your mouth.
And then they introduce him in the show, and then it says like, this is Dead End, and then immediately it has to be like, hi, I'm Dead End. And it's like, that's it. That's nihilism. I knew what nihilism was. I don't know why we're doing anything. We're all gonna be scrap eventually anyway. Fucking nihilist. I'm like, yes. And they were all like encompassed one personality trait, and they hammered it home so well, and they stuck by it no matter what. Like, I love Beachcomber. He was a beachcomber. He liked the beach, and he was.
Hey,
but
dude.
Exactly. But he was a little dune buggy. It was great, little blue dune buggy. Oddly enough,
Did he fit in your hand?
he was a small one. He did fit in my hands. Yes, squishy transmission. But stuck in drive. But he was like, hey man, and very mellow, and he was like a geologist.
Oh,
He was a scientist too, and that made me very happy. Just nailing the personalities. G.I. Joe did it as well to an extent, but Transformers nailed the fuck. These all have to have a personality. You better come up with one. I don't know, nihilist, I guess. Okay, fuck it, let's go roll with it.
so let me ask you this before we get on to the worst. Beast Wars.
Have you gone back and tried that one?
Uh-uh.
Doesn't look good.
I barely liked it then.
It looked rough. That's when I got back into buying the toys.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah, it was bad. But they were okay toys. I don't know why I was like into them. But I liked them.
Dinosaurs?
Dinosaur. Put on Jurassic World for the kid the other morning. And he was like, "Fucking thank you, Dad." You're welcome. It's just
No.
there's a whole lot. I watched through it when it was on, and I get that, oh wow, you're going for an in-depth story, a little bit of time travel that kind of makes sense, and you're tying the whole thing together, and you're finding a way to make it work. This is very ambitious, and I like what you're trying to do here, and you're treating this as like an adult type story, and then it's like, no, why are they fucking turning into animals? Well, there's radiation. Shut up! I don't give a good goddamn.
All right, so
My name's Rhinox because I turned into a rhinoceros. All right. Rat Trap. What do you turn into? A fucking rat. Okay. Cool, dude. Hey, Dinobot. What do you turn into? I'm Dino. But I'm a bot. But I could be a good guy or a bad guy. You don't know. I'm a mixed bag of character and emotion. You're a fucking dinosaur too, and your name's Dinobot. Shut up.
Optimus Primal.
Shut up. I got a surfboard now because we're transmetal. Shut up. Come on. You're trying stuff. I get it. Sell the toys. I bought them. Fuck you. God. No, it doesn't hold up. Go back and watch the first couple episodes. Like, the animation got better as it went on, too. But it was started so bad compared to what we know now.
Yeah.
It's like, keep me to go back and watch that Final Fantasy Spirits Within to see how bad the animation looks now. Pretty sure it didn't hold up. I'm not sure.
It's one of the few movies I've ever walked out on.
It was supposed to be good, Justin.
Yeah, and it wasn't.
Like, all you had to do was take any Final Fantasy story ever told and tell it, or part of it, or a little bit of it, or something in the vein of, or some style thereof, or I don't know, make reference to anything. Have a goddamn Esper somewhere in there. Maybe Shiva, maybe Ifrit, maybe the fucking Lightning Dick. Lightning Dick, go! Anything.
Bahamut?
Can I get a goddamn paladin around here somewhere?
Neo
Nope.
Bahamut? Okay, so the worst.
Right.
Alf, the animated series. That was awful.
Willie. I just want to slow down. Willie.
No problem, William. Flintstones Kids.
Shoesting.
Heathcliff, now that's garbage. I liked Heathcliff.
Heathcliff was way cooler than Garfield.
Yeah, man.
Fuck you, I'm in the junkyard. I'm my own cat.
Yeah.
I'm my own man cat.
Heathcliff,
Cat man.
Heathcliff, no one should terrify the neighborhood.
I don't know this.
What were the junkyard cats?
Probably called the junkyard cats.
Probably.
They weren't much for stretching on the names.
Yeah. Bunch of jerks. Heathcliff was okay.
Heathcliff was great.
Especially compared to Garfield.
Garfield was a lazy ass. I'm a lazy ass. I know a lazy ass, but even Garfield, like, come on, man. Big fan of Odie. Odie ruled. No one liked Normal. No one liked Garfield either.
No.
Though I did like the weird farm pals.
Yeah, U.S. Acres, that was fine.
They were
Much better.
Insane.
They had characters that I cared about.
Maybe that's what
Sheldon.
It is.
He was in a shell. He was a walking egg. Good job, Sheldon. Dennis the Menace.
Dennis the Menace wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't. Cops.
Oh Jesus, COP. The Thing. And then they're standing. Okay, I can almost describe the picture right now. They're standing on the steps of like City Hall.
I assume so.
All right, it's like the title thing. Yeah, it wasn't all that great.
Thundar the Barbarian.
Fuck you, Thundar ruled. Ukla the Mock. Princess Ariel. With a fabulous sun sword. It's the year 2099. Almost.
Super Friends.
That was shit, but it was cool shit. Which there's like 1,000 Super Friends. Are we talking like once it was like, all right, bring in Jitsu, Black Bolt, and Apache Chief?
This one says, one was a train wreck of stupidity powered by the human Wonder Twins.
Oh, the Wonder Twins sucked the dick. They're right. And this is form of assholes. Both of them.
Scooby-Doo and Scrappy 2. I didn't mind Scrappy that much. Ghostbusters, the Filmation version.
Oh, shit. That was saddled with a bad... just
Oh, Smurfs. I'm not saying Smurfs is great or nothing,
Jokey was great.
but
Gargamel is like an honest-to-God... like career option for me right now. I'm really thinking about finding blue men and turning them into gold, or eating them, tripping out like fucking mad.
sounds like fun.
Me, my shitty cat.
Azrael!
Azrael ruled too. Azrael was the best. That cat should have been in charge. Would have got shit done.
Okay, look, if you don't want to put... I understand Smurfs not being in the best, but they're not one of the 10 worst shows ever.
Nah.
That's bullcrap.
Nah.
Let's see. Honorable mentions, Mighty Orbots, Pac-Man, the animated series.
Oof.
Dishonorable mentions, Alvin and the Chipmunks,
Alvin, Simon,
Theodore,
Theodore.
Saturday Supercade,
Super what?
Saturday Supercade, memo to never try to convert Nintendo games into hand-drawn animation. Slimer,
Slimer had his own show?
apparently.
That's stupid. Oh, God.
Sonic Underground, that was not good. Punky Brewster, I forgot she had a cartoon.
Why?
Mortal Kombat, Inhumanoids.
Mortal Kombat cart.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
the Inhumanoids was awesome, too.
The wacky
Look-
world of Tex Avery.
If I'm going to defend Thunder the Barbarian, I have to make love to the okay. That's right. Right in that weird Igu, one of them.
Like many cartoons, Inhumanoids was a cartoon about a Toyland series is a mature theme cartoon intended for kids. Is never one of the betters. Come on, get to the point here. The show is about archaeologists digging up a bunch of subterranean tears, Metlar, Tendril, and Decompose.
Oh, I'm thinking some. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking the one that used to be a companion piece to Space Ghost. Space Ghost and
Extreme Ghostbusters.
God damn it! I have to look up Igu.
Gilligan's Planet. What?
Hey Siri, what was that cartoon that had someone named Igu?
Dumb and Dumber was a cartoon?
Someone in the
For what is a cartoon had someone in a glue. Take a look.
Captain Planet?
God damn it! If they didn't give me Chili Willy, you son of a bitch! Not in an igloo.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Oh God!
All right, we're coming up to the end of the show here.
Yeah, no shit. Ever and ever, amen.
Challenge of the GoBots.
Herculoids.
Oh.
So mad at myself.
The Snorks.
Sing along with the nope.
Heathcliff. Little Koala, whatever. Ugh, David the Gnome was the worst.
David the Gnome felt like, David the Gnome would come on. I'm like, should I get my mom in here to watch this? Because this doesn't feel like it's for me.
This looks awful.
They're just hugging and loving each other. I don't. This is uncomfortable.
I hated David the Gnome.
I got to think about Grandma and her new husband getting it on now. Great, thanks, David the Gnome.
Denver the Last Dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
Widget the World Watcher, whatever that is. Never. Bucky O'Hare.
Christ.
James Bond Jr. Mr. Bogus. King Arthur. Conan the Adventurer.
God, I missed that. Fucking hell.
Mighty Max. Exo Squad. Street Sharks.
Stupid.
Mummies Alive. Ugh. Ugh. Sabrina the Teenage Witch. That was awful. And that's all of them.
Hey, Justin. How long we got left here? We got a few,
Minutes.
right?
Yeah.
Give me a rundown of the list of all the bits we've done.
All of them?
I don't think we could name all of them.
No.
I forget them. Goddamn Conan the Adventurer.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous.
That's the only reason I put that in that tournament.
It's the best thing that's ever happened.
Yeah.
Maybe the best thing. I told you that. Was I telling you about that on air? It was my favorite thing I ever did. Made Matt cringe.
Oh, the toilet?
Yeah, because I had installed a toilet seat in my house, and I was like coming in to brag, like, "Hey guys, I did man stuff today. I put a toilet seat in my house." And then I turned to Matt as I described it. It's like, and it's like detachable too for cleaning, so I can just pop it off and put it in the dishwasher. And look at his face of, oh, why? Oh, don't use that dish. Don't touch any dishes at Nathan's house ever again.
That was early on, I feel like.
Oh, it made me so happy just to see him go, no. He was not the easiest. He's not the easiest version to break like
Yeah.
that. You know, I could make him laugh, but it would have to be something that would make me laugh first. But Goddamn, Nate did man stuff made me happy. The goddamn potty kid.
The potty kid.
Just every day is a potty kid. It's just, you know what I did? I just tried to limit the amount of I would bring to the show, but it's literally every day with me. It's always a problem. There's going to be splashback,
always a mess.
and there's going to be a tragedy. Sandwiches, problem, mess. God, I still love, though they were like one-time bit things, the goddamn guided meditation made me very happy because we had,
Fredo.
we got, yes.
In wrestling masks.
And we got to wear our masks.
Yeah.
The only time we were really allowed to wear the masks. Any other time we were scolded properly, but we got to wear our masks. I still have the fantasy draft.
Yes.
It's made me very happy.
The crybaby draft.
Crybaby draft?
Or crybaby roulette. That's what it was.
Oh, dear God.
And parade.
Stupid parade. Oh, my God.
It's not done.
I know. I'm just having. I'm in a weird melancholy mood, man. Because it's gonna be a minute, at the very least. I think. And you know what? Things could come back around, or we could all pair off in different directions, and stuff could happen. And I don't know, man. I don't want to throw up my hands, but that's just because I'm tired and lazy. There we go. Throw up the hands.
Ben going to back for Gilligan's Planet.
All right. Easy there, Pally. That means he's back to the mustache. That's what that means. He doesn't have the beard. He doesn't have the goatee. He's that mustache. He's defending Gilligan's Planet.
Matt says the Wonder Twins are awesome.
Wonder Twins are stupid.
Jenny says, Ben, I thought you were asleep.
They just said, oh, wow. If we can get some domestic violence in the comments, that'd make me very happy.
And
well, I mean, not Ben. Jenny would whip his ass. She's hit me. There's a bit for you.
Yeah.
Jenny hit me.
that's true.
I did ask her several times, please hit me, please hit me. Please.
Well,
She's
you also
like,
were red for an entire episode.
I was meeting heroes. It's just look. Here's a little hero worship time here for you. Jenny is a podcasting hero because I was a listener long before I had done anything, before I just started spouting off. And I gotta tell you, and I've never really had this conversation. Not that it's much of a conversation here. Well, we got a minute to go. Dude, you're one of the inspirations that got me into doing stupid shit. Because I got into podcasting and I was like, you know what? I like the big national things, but I don't really care for that. I want something. Is there anything I can find a little more local? And I think the first thing I found you guys on was the goddamn Your Wrestling Show. Mm-hmm. And hearing the craftsmanship of Justin Wilson behind the scenes. And hearing him trying to herd these goddamn big beefy animals. Just endless amounts of entertainment and a massive amount of frustration for you. And that was so much entertainment for me. And you were legit a podcasting hero to me.
That's weird.
It made me want to do... yeah, okay, I'll make it weird. I don't give a shit. Fuck it. And I remember coming to, like, you guys were having, like, a weird live event thing at, like, is it Old Town Tavern? Whichever one's in Phoebus, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, I look like right down the street. Maybe I should go down there. It's like, well, they're probably going to have a lot of people. And it was just fucking Pops. Mm-hmm. And I just stood like 10 feet away like, well, this is weird. I'm making it weirder. I got to go. And that's when Pops became Pops to me.
Yeah.
and you were like legit a podcasting hero that brought me into wanting to do some shit.
Well.
And then Matt forced me. And it's like, hey, we just blew up a project. Let's go do a project about blowing up other projects. And then it just became whatever the other random set of circumstances that brought us here to this day as we're stubborn and closing down this goddamn shop. You're a hero, Justin. Just to me.
Weird.
That's it.
So weird.
Yeah, it's all right. I won't touch you.
I don't know if there will be a show next week because there is no space.
There is no here.
Yeah. This
makes sense.
Tomorrow is the last day of shows in the space.
Yep.
So we'll have Popped, we'll have Deprogrammed, and that'll be it.
Yeah.
And then, everybody disperses off on their own. Technically we are now.
Everybody kind of gets shoved out of the nest. Yeah, it's the nest. And some will fly, some will fall, some will find their own way and reformat themselves a little bit. Find their home, find their way.
Well, I wish everybody well. I hope they all continue to do their shows.
Absolutely.
What we were trying to do here was, I think, important, and it wasn't going to work the way we had laid it out.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And like I said, you were very inspirational to me to get me started in doing shit. You can't make eye contact. It's okay. I can't look at you either. I'll look over here now.
I'm over here
But
now.
I think your expertise and your drive and stuff is a big part of how we've gotten to where we are. No, that sounds awful because we're at the fucking end of the smoldering ruins collapsing around us. Man, I think you've got a lot of people up and moving and doing shit, which is impressive. That's a hard thing to get people to care enough to try some things.
yeah.
It's and that sounds like an oversimplified statement, but there are going to be people that succeed and move on and keep doing stuff, and you were a big part of getting them up and moving around. That's something to be proud of. You know?
Yeah.
The goddamn pissed guys are going to keep doing some stuff. And
Yeah.
You know what? They got a damn good show, and it's going to keep being a good show.
Yep.
You know, and it's all the other shows too, man. The ones that succeed are going to succeed well, and the ones that don't, you know what? People got a story. They can at least say they did some stuff, and you were very instrumental in that, and very instrumental in me being able to do some shit. I appreciate it. All right, that's enough ass kissing. What the fuck? Turn the music on. Oh, he's good. Look at that. That's produced. All right, no cry fest.
Nah, man.
Why? We're weirdly euphoric.
This is happy times.
I've paced myself, so yes. It's Coke. I don't drink. Sugar, though, and I can't feel my toes, so that's important. Hey, everybody. I don't know. Hey, look. Thank you. Oh, shit. Don't do it. Don't do it. Thank you for your support. Thank you for... I got to slip into a voice or I get too serious. Thank you for just making sure we're not yelling just into the wilderness. I appreciate it. Justin appreciates it. Your participation, your care, your just open ears. We appreciate it more than you can ever know. Okay, I'm gonna stop there.
Jenny, so many emotions. I'm gonna miss this show.
Oh, shut up.
So now we've.
She's gonna hit me. I like it. We're gonna do stuff. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Now people are assuming the show's dead.
Well, it's got to go. It's got to go hibernate for a little bit. It's gonna be okay, Justin. You wanna get in touch with Justin?
No.
At the Hulkster on Twitter.
Oh.
Get me at the Nate Project on Twitter. Reach out to Matt at Have Issues, and who knows? Maybe you go back to bed. Maybe you get up again. Who knows? We'll see.